Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. Basilisk almost got us there. Let's do this skit before we get underway today.
I wonder why my bag works so well when I hit enemies with it.
Huh? You don't know how your own bag works?
Yeah, not really.
Surely the bag just has a high level of air conductance.
Air conductance?
It's a measure of how easily something carries air. The air produced when you use strike arts must be easily conducted through that bag.
So that's why enemies get weaker when I hit them with my bag?
Exactly. It's the same as with my belt. Different people have different items that carry air for them more easily.
Wow, interesting. Thanks, Rita.
You sure don't know much about your own possessions.
I guess I better take good care of my bag.
Yeah, for real, dude. Very important. So, we're back with more Tales of Vesperia. I do want to start today by saying that, the time that this goes live, I think I gotta go over to the port, don't I? Let's get a fight going on the way so I can talk more. The day that this goes live, or the time that this goes live specifically, I should be streaming Kingdom Hearts. Actually, an hour after this goes live, I should be streaming Kingdom Hearts, because this will be the first video of the day. Yeah, that's right. So, you know, if you guys want to catch me playing Kingdom Hearts, you know, if you're watching this a little after it's been uploaded. Yeah, pretty good indeed. I see you're in pain, but we'll get to work on that eventually. Everyone will get healed at some point. But yeah, head on over to twitch.tv/chaos in the sky. There's no 13 at the end of it. I can talk. It's just chaos in the sky. But I also want to say that... Never mind, we have a cutscene. I'll say it in a second.
There's no sign of them. Looks like they ended up getting away.
Where are we anyway?
A forest in central Tolbikia. If I'm right, Torum Harbor is east of here.
We should probably just get to the harbor rather than going back to Heliord.
What? But what about Q-More? Do we just let him go?
I thought the purpose of your journey was to find Pharaoh.
Well,
I wasn't aware Brave Vesperia was formed to follow your random whims.
I'm sorry. That was never my intention.
Oh, she's just telling you to relax. Besides, Flynn's on the scene, right? You can be sure he'll take care of things.
Hey, Pharaoh? Brave Vesperia? Start explaining.
Just about to ask the same questions myself.
Huh? What the?
What's wrong, Miss Genius Mage? Forget me already? It's me, Raven the Great.
Who the hell do you...
I told you, Raven the Great. Man, you're a scary little kid, you know that?
So, what are you up to?
With all the stuff you've been doing, poor Raven got sent all the way out here to keep an eye on you.
Why would they do that?
First things first, let's go find an inn at Torum Harbor. I'll tell you everything there. Raven's pretty hungry, you see.
I suppose there's no point in hanging around here. Torum Harbor is a good first step.
Torum Harbor, then. Would that be all right?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be selfish.
Okay, let's go.
Judith just putting Estelle in her place, my word. Alright, well, we got Raven back, not bad. But I did want to say that... Let's get into this fight as I say this, actually, and then we'll do this skit. Because Kingdom Hearts has come out, I'm going to be streaming a ton of it, and I'm going to be uploading a lot of it. Like, a lot of it. So there's going to be a small break for Vesperia videos as a result. It won't be as bad as back when I did the...
Just beat him senseless and you'll win.
Good strategy. Beat him senseless, I agree. I didn't realize that was a new one at first. But, I'm going to be uploading a ton of it, and so Vesperia will have to take a small break. It won't be as long as back when I was doing the PS3 version. I had to take a break, and then I didn't get back to it for like 6 months. And by the time I got back to it, I just decided, hey, the definitive edition is coming out in a few months. Let's wait for it and start over. But, probably about a week and a half, I'd say, somewhere around that number, roughly. There's going to be little to no Vesperia uploaded, as I just uploaded a ton of Kingdom Hearts 3, because I've been waiting ages for that game.
Gotta try harder next time.
Harder indeed. But then we'll be back with Vesperia, and I'll start uploading Vesperia and Cage as well, and probably some Persona in there too. So I was just going to let you guys have a heads up on that. It's going to be a little bit of a break, but it'll be back pretty soon, I promise you. Hunger is the best spice, don't you know?
I'm so hungry.
I'm dying here.
Already? The girls look like they're doing fine.
Was that Estelle? Listen, her stomach's rumbling too.
I can wait, though it's been a little difficult.
Hmm? That sounded like it came from Rita.
Judy, you too? Are you trying to see who can hold out the longest?
Perhaps a diet is a little bit like a competition in holding out.
A diet? What do you need a diet for? Especially you, Rita. Lose any more weight and you'll...
I'm just waiting until I finish reading this book, okay?
Alright, well. Made it back to the port. Not bad. Am I going to get cutscene immediately, or do I have to go to the inn? Not there we go.
I know we haven't been gone for long, but I have to say, it still feels good to be back.
Can I get you Pansy some tissues? Or can we go to the inn now? I'm so hungry.
All right.
To the inn it is. We're going. You look really fancy. Nordopolica in Desier is governed by a guild called Palastrail. Their main business is operating the Colosseum there. I think that's our next big destination, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, yes, I would like to stay at your inn. Do you have any food?
Huh. So even the Union can't sit still when it knows a princess of the Empire is out on the loose.
Then the Dawn knows that I'm a candidate for the Imperial throne, too.
Yup. That's why he told me to come keep an eye on you.
So you're here to observe her? That's kind of creepy.
Really?
What? Is it just me?
Anyway, here I finally catch up with you, and I wind up sticking my foot in that mess back there. It hasn't been easy for old Raven.
But why worry so much about Estelle?
It's only natural, considering the state of things between the Empire and the Union.
Each side is trying to feel the other out. The Dawn just wants to keep track of their movements.
So, you're all planning on looking for this pharaoh by going to the sands of Kogor? Yes. Do you know what sort of place a desert is?
Well, it's hot and dry, and they've got a lot of sand there.
Yeah, you know, that's it. Done. We've got it. If you just throw in the fact that they're a cacti, you've basically covered every single aspect 100%.
That's putting it lightly. It's not as easy as all that, though. Our plan is to get to the area together first. And then? Then I guess we'll go around and ask where Pharaoh is. I don't even know where to begin commenting on that plan. So it's not just that you don't want to go back to the castle anymore, right? Well...
It'd be easier on old Raven if you did, though. I'm just saying.
No, I'm sorry, but I have to know the truth behind Pharaoh's words.
Huh. Well, the Desier continent actually suits me just fine.
Why is that?
I've got to go to Nordopolica for another errand I'm running for the Don. Have to deliver a letter to Bellius.
Whoa, that's pretty important.
That's the boss of the Colosseum and ruler of Nordopolica, isn't it?
Technically speaking, he's called the Duce.
Do you know what's written in the letter?
It's got something to do with those monsters that attacked Dongrist. In particular about that Pharaoh chap you all are following. The Don thinks Bellius will know something about that monster.
Looks like it just became worth our while to pay this Bellius a visit too.
Right.
So if you don't mind, Raven here will just tag along with you.
Has Raven always talked in the third person this much?
That's fine, but you'll have to follow the laws of Brave Vesperia.
Got it. It's not like I can go join in your guild, you know? You understand.
Why can't you join Brave Vesperia?
It's against the rules for anybody to be in two guilds at the same time. And I guess technically speaking, you are a member of Altosk.
What do you mean, technically?
So are we done? I'm gonna go get some rest then. Okay. What do you think Rita's gonna do?
What indeed?
Does this mean we're on our own until we leave tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll all meet down at the harbor then.
Raven has earned the Old Spy title. Nice. I like it. All right, goodbye, everyone. I guess I get to talk to everyone one by one now. What am I checking here? Hey, good item.
What's the matter, boss?
I don't know if I like you calling me that.
The boss is the boss. What would you have me calling you instead?
Just call me whatever you called me before. This boss thing seems a little over the top. It makes me feel silly to have you calling me that.
Don't you think you'll get used to it?
Well, maybe.
Well, you know way more about guilds than I do, right?
I guess. The boss of a guild has to stand as a role model for everyone else. I wonder if I could be that great of a person.
Come on, it's not like you're expected to be the best boss ever from the very beginning. You can take it a little at a time. For now, our guild has a job to complete.
You're right. First we need to take Estelle to meet Pharaoh. But do you think we'll be able to meet him?
Our guild's job is to figure out a way to meet him. If we can't meet him, we won't get our reward, and people will lose confidence in our abilities. That's all there is to it.
I think we may have picked something a little too tough for our first job.
It's more of a challenge that way, and our reward will be that much bigger too. Let's make the best of it.
Yeah.
I mean, our reward is literally an IOU at the moment, so I'm not sure about all that, but we'll see how it goes. Is there anyone in this room? Is Rita or someone in here I can chat to? Called it!
Do you really plan on helping Estelle find that pharaoh whatever?
Yeah, I guess so.
Didn't that thing say that Estelle was an insipid poison or something?
Yeah, I heard.
After something like that, I guess you can't just tell her to forget about the whole thing. But it won't help her if she uses that as an excuse not to deal with the issue of the succession to the throne.
Yeah, I'm worried that might happen.
What are you talking about? That's what is happening.
Yeah, maybe.
But...
You're saying I should take her back to the castle?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
It was her decision. We have to let her figure out what she should really do.
You realize it might come to blows with this pharaoh guy, right? She won't get to figure out anything at all if she dies.
She's not gonna die. That's why I'm going with her.
Ugh, have it your way then.
I will have it my way. Because that's how Yuri do. Just like when I killed Rigo. Do what I want when I want it. I'm going to work under the assumption that we need to talk to literally every main character. So we got Rapide, Judith, Estelle, Raven to go. My boy!
I said that I will deal with things in my way of doing. But I let Cumore escape that easily. What a shame. I don't know how I could explain this to Flynn. I know. We have Guild's job to deal with rather than Cumore. Yeah, I just can't let him loose. Men of his kind will never learn, and will always repeat the same thing forever. I'll have to do something. I left the Empire and formed a guild for this kind of purpose. He will get what he deserves.
Alright, got someone else on the hit list. My boy Rapide, always willing to be there and listen to me and agree with me. What a good doggo. I love him dearly. I just walked past Estelle. I didn't even see you at first.
I'm just incorrigible. Whenever something or someone catches my eye, I forget all about everything else. I really lose sight of everything I was planning on doing beforehand.
Yep, that's about right.
I came to my senses after Judith told me. Until now, I've been dragging the rest of you around with me like there's no tomorrow.
Hey, it could be worse. If you were Empress, one word from you and the entire Empire would run off to do your bidding.
Yeah. I kind of feel like coming with you was the right choice.
Oh yeah?
I've been able to see all sorts of new things. I still don't know whether I'm going to take the Imperial throne, but there are still so many things left to learn about in this world.
And Pharaoh's one of those things?
It scares me to think about it, but I have to know who I am. I have to know what he meant by saying I was the insipid poison of this world.
It sounds like you've made up your mind.
Yuri? I might end up trying to order you guys around again. Next time I do that, Yell at me, would you?
Sure. It's not the sort of personality trait that's easy to fix by yourself. Though there's another guy who's also a tough nut to crack, so I think we'll let him be the one we vent our frustration on.
Well, I'm going back to the inn. I'll see you.
Alright, good talk, good talk. 2 more people we have to talk to, I think. I think it's just Raven and Judith now. If I am not mistaken. I assume they're both down here somewhere, probably, hopefully, maybe. If not, I've missed them. Ah, there's my boy Raven. What's up?
I can't believe we have to travel with you.
What, you ain't happy?
Well, I'm not exactly jumping for joy.
You're too glum. Lighten up. Didn't I stand together with you in the face of evil?
That was only because you had to. I still haven't forgotten about what you did at Nor Harbor.
You still remember that. Some people just don't know when to give up.
I'm not about to make a list of all your offenses. Saying that I'd rather not have your company on our trip is already more than enough.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'll be on my best behavior. I behaved myself at Cave Mock and Gas for us, didn't I?
Yeah, that sure would be nice.
What should worry you more is whether or not these old bones will be able to keep up with you youngins for much longer.
You plan on sticking with us until Estelle goes back to the castle?
The Don ordered me to keep an eye on the girl. I ain't got much choice in the matter.
Sounds like a tough job.
I wonder if I could hand her over to the Imperial Knights somewhere.
I can see it in your eyes, old man. You're thinking bad thoughts again.
Nah, not at all.
Well, it's really too bad that you're going to be traveling with us, but might as well make the best of it.
What do you mean, really too bad? Well, whatever. Anyway, Raven the Great is going back to the inn. Later, boy.
How old is Raven? It's gotta be, like, at the absolute, like, latest. He's in his 40s, I'd guess? Can't be more than, like, there's no way that man is over 50. There's no way. Oh, no. Where's Judith? Judith, where did you go? Are you in the lighthouse? It's locked. I hope she isn't in there, because I don't have a key. Nothing I can do about it. What about in here? Nope. That's the orphanage. That is also locked, rip. Where, oh where, has our little Cridian gone off to? Can I go in here? I can. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Fortune Market's headquarters. President is not here right now. What do you want? Oh, this is where Kaufman is normally at, I guess. Or at least where her base of operations is. I did not realize. Where the heck is Judith? Surely they wouldn't have me talk to literally every character, even Rapide, but then be like, nah, Judith is already in bed. It's too late. Oh, hey.
Oh? Are you going to look for that Cumore guy by any chance?
Nah, just going on a walk. Where were you?
Just out for a walk like you.
What you said to Estelle earlier hasn't been gnawing at you, has it?
What I said earlier.
Didn't you say some pretty harsh things to Estelle?
Oh, right. Sorry to beat you to the punch like that.
What? You didn't beat me to the punch on anything.
You were going to tell her the same thing that I did, weren't you?
What, you figured it out? You don't have to apologize for something like that.
All right.
So weren't you going off to look for Cumore after feeling bad about hurting Estelle with what you said?
No, I wasn't. You don't believe me?
You care for other people's feelings a lot more than you let on, I think.
No, not at all.
Well, whatever.
What about you? Aren't you going out to look for him?
I told you already, I'm just going for a walk.
Alright, well, that was a conversation. Me, do you think I'm actually concerned about you? I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Repeat, anything to say? Words of wisdom that I will live the rest of my life by, to be honest. I think it's time to sleep. Or maybe can I just talk to you guys again? Room is next door, right? Yes, it is. Raven. Oh, getting up to some nighttime shenanigans, huh? Let me tag along too. Are there only 2 rooms in this inn? No one else staying here but us? It's a pretty crummy inn. Do I just, like, can I go to the bed and, like, go to bed? Or do I have to go talk to the person at the... where I paid the money and all?